In a surprising and game-changing announcement, Mary Barra, the CEO of GMC, has unveiled a groundbreaking shift in the company's strategy. This move signifies a bold departure from the current trend of electric vehicles and a renewed emphasis on the power of hydrogen. Just when everyone thought EVs were firmly seated in the driver's seat, Barra's announcement introduces an unexpected twist that sends shockwaves throughout the entire industry. The world has been captivated by the rising popularity of EVs, considering them the shining beacon of sustainable mobility. But Barra's audacious decision marks a significant turning point, steering GMC's course toward the untapped potential of hydrogen-powered vehicles. As the news reverberates across the automotive landscape, one question is on everyone's lips. Can hydrogen truly compete as a mainstream alternative to electric vehicles? In this video, we're diving deep into the rationale between Barra's momentous decision, explore the untapped possibilities of hydrogen and the potential implications of GMC's audacious shift. Over the past decade, electric vehicles have experienced a remarkable surge in momentum and popularity. Their environmental benefits and advancements in battery technology have propelled them into the spotlight. Major automakers, including GMC, have heavily invested in EV development, proudly unveiling vehicles such as the GMC Hummer EV and the GMC Sierra EV. The global community has rallied behind these efforts, recognizing the importance of sustainable transportation. Governments have provided incentives, charging infrastructure has expanded, and consumers have wholeheartedly embraced the idea of clean electric transportation. However, in a surprising twist, GMC's recent decision signals a fascinating divergence from the prevailing trend. The implications are profound. While EVs have undeniably made remarkable strides, it's essential to acknowledge that their production heavily relies on rare earth metals. Unfortunately, the extraction and sourcing of these metals often come with significant environmental and ethical concerns. It's precisely these factors that have influenced GMC's decision to explore alternative technologies, seeking a pathway that can potentially overcome these limitations. Enter hydrogen fuel cells, a promising and innovative solution that offers exciting possibilities. By shifting focus towards hydrogen, GMC aims to address the environmental and ethical concerns associated with EV batteries, while still aiming to achieve sustainable and clean transportation. In the realm of sustainable transportation, hydrogen fuel cells offer a unique and distinct approach. Unlike their battery-powered counterparts, these vehicles generate electricity by combining hydrogen and oxygen, emitting only water vapor as a byproduct. This innovative technology presents several noteworthy advantages. Firstly, hydrogen fuel cell vehicles eliminate the need for long charging times, a common concern associated with electric vehicles. Instead, they can be refueled quickly, akin to conventional gasoline vehicles. This addresses the issue of range anxiety, providing drivers with a more seamless and familiar experience. Furthermore, the use of hydrogen as a fuel source holds great promise due to its abundance on Earth. As one of the most plentiful elements in our environment, hydrogen potentially alleviates concerns about resource scarcity. This factor adds an extra layer of sustainability and long-term viability to the technology. However, it's important to recognize that despite their promise, there are significant challenges that need to be addressed for the widespread adoption of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. These challenges encompass various aspects, including infrastructure development, availability of hydrogen refueling stations, cost effectiveness, and scalability. Before GMC and other automakers can fully embrace hydrogen-powered vehicles, they must address a critical hurdle: the severe lack of infrastructure for hydrogen refueling stations compared to electric charging stations. This infrastructure gap poses a significant challenge as it resists the widespread adoption of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. Furthermore, the current production of hydrogen relies heavily on fossil fuels, which undermines the environmental benefits associated with fuel cell vehicles. This is a pressing issue that needs to be resolved in order to ensure that hydrogen production itself becomes sustainable and aligns with the goal of reducing carbon emissions. Despite these challenges, GMC's decision to shift its focus to hydrogen fuel cell vehicles demonstrates its confidence in the technology's potential. It reflects their belief that by tackling the infrastructure and production challenges head-on, hydrogen can become a viable and sustainable alternative to traditional gasoline-powered and electric vehicles. To develop fuel cell technologies, GMC plans to leverage its existing expertise in battery electric vehicles, collaborating with other partners in the industry. CEO Mary Barra emphasizes the importance of maintaining a diversified portfolio of sustainable solutions, recognizing that different technologies can complement each other in achieving long-term environmental goals. GMC's decision to shift its focus from electric vehicles to hydrogen fuel cell technology has ignited intense discussions within the automotive industry. Experts hold contrasting views on the potential of hydrogen fuel cells, with some highlighting their advantages over electric vehicles, while others maintain skepticism about the feasibility and viability of this alternative approach. One of the key advantages of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles lies in their fast refueling time. Unlike electric vehicles that require hours to recharge, hydrogen vehicles can be refueled in a matter of minutes, similar to traditional gasoline-powered cars. This addresses the issue of range anxiety, allowing drivers to quickly refuel and continue their journeys without the need for lengthy charging stops. Moreover, hydrogen fuel cell vehicles have the potential for longer driving ranges compared to electric vehicles. While EV battery technology continues to improve, hydrogen vehicles can offer comparable or even greater driving ranges. While EV battery technology continues to improve, hydrogen vehicles can offer comparable or even greater driving ranges. This makes them particularly suitable for long-distance travel and applications that demand extended operating ranges, such as commercial transportation and heavy-duty vehicles. In terms of environmental impact, hydrogen fuel cell vehicles produce zero emissions, with water vapor being the only byproduct. This makes them an attractive option for individuals and organizations concerned about reducing greenhouse gas emissions and combating climate change. Additionally, hydrogen is abundant and can be produced from renewable sources, further enhancing its environmental credentials and potential for sustainable transportation. However, we cannot overlook the significant challenges associated with hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. One of the most pressing obstacles is the limited availability of hydrogen refueling infrastructure compared to the well-established network of electric charging stations. Currently, hydrogen refueling stations are concentrated in specific regions and their numbers are far fewer. Expanding this infrastructure would require substantial investments and collaborative efforts between automakers, governments, and energy companies. Another major challenge lies in the production and storage of hydrogen. Presently, the majority of hydrogen is produced using fossil fuels, primarily natural gas. This reliance on fossil fuels undermines the environmental benefits associated with fuel cell vehicles. However, GMC's commitment to hydrogen fuel cell technology signifies their belief in its potential as a sustainable transportation solution. By leveraging its expertise in electric vehicles and forging collaborations with other partners, GMC aims to overcome the challenges associated with hydrogen and drive innovation in the field. GMC's decision to shift its focus to hydrogen fuel cell vehicles raises crucial questions for the automotive industry. Will other automakers follow suit? And if so, how will it impact the future of electric vehicles? The implications of GMC's decision could potentially stimulate investments in hydrogen infrastructure development, creating a ripple effect across the industry. The development of hydrogen infrastructure not only supports the growth of hydrogen vehicles, but also presents opportunities for the renewable energy sector. Hydrogen can be produced through electrolysis powered by renewable sources like wind and solar energy. This synergy between hydrogen and renewables can further drive the transition to a greener and more sustainable energy landscape. Furthermore, GMC's move to embrace hydrogen fuel cells may catalyze advancements in battery technology for electric vehicles. As automakers seek to overcome the limitations of EVs, the competition between hydrogen and electric technologies could spur innovation in both sectors. This competition could lead to breakthroughs in battery efficiency, charging infrastructure, and range improvements for electric vehicles, addressing key concerns associated with their widespread adoption. Ultimately, consumers stand to benefit from a wider range of sustainable transportation options resulting from this healthy competition. In conclusion, GMC CEO Mary Barra's announcement of a shift to hydrogen fuel cell vehicles signifies a bold and potentially transformative decision for the company and the automotive industry as a whole. While challenges certainly exist, the embrace of hydrogen as an alternative to electric vehicles opens up new possibilities for sustainable transportation. The implications extend beyond the automotive sector, potentially influencing energy infrastructure, battery technology, and the global energy landscape. GMC's move highlights the need for diverse approaches to sustainable mobility and emphasizes the importance of continued innovation in the pursuit of a cleaner and greener future.